Okay, in step one, as seen in the instructions that I had to go online to get, or actually my neighbor had to go online to get because I couldn't find them. So in step one, it says to put these brackets on the lights, and we're guessing they go just like this, with these little Allen key screws. So that's step one. And then step two is to put this stuff together like this right here. So that's where we're at. Step one, step two. Okay, so what we got, so I went ahead and test fitted stuff, and I'll just refit it after I do this. But I went ahead, I wanted a front hitch. So I measured out, this is a little 12-inch cheapie I got off the Bay of E. Went ahead and just zipped it on there. It's not going to be used to, it's a front hitch, so it's not going to be used to haul any trailers down the highway, but if I want to move a trailer into a tight spot, I think this will do, because this plate is pretty darn thick. Yeah, it's pretty excited. Got that on there, and that gives me a license plate mount, because I like to have a front license plate. Anyways, that's where we're at. Basically, those brackets go there for the top plate. That guy goes like that, and you see that thing there's kind of funny. We had, this part here, since it's a Rubicon, I guess it's got the factory skid plate, so there was some captured nuts in there. So we used the captured nuts for those two holes, and then that hole there we had to use one of the supplied nut plates. These aren't tight yet. Nothing's tight. I just kind of fit everything together for the welds. So everything's looking good, and we're going along. Once this cools off, I'll put some paint on it. We'll call that done, and then we'll assemble this son of a gun. Look, I can rhyme too. Okay, we left off yesterday. I'll just recap, because I painted the weld areas. So these brackets here are going to go like this, with the one single inside, two doubles outside. They go in just like that. Of course, I'm doing everything loose until I get everything bolted up, and then I'm going to tighten everything. I took some brackets off of here and some brackets off of here that we didn't need. And so this guy here, the two bolts go on the inside, and this one, because it's a Rubicon, has got the skid plate, so it's got some like nut inserts like this right here that these have to go over. But this bolt here, this may sound confusing or crazy, this bolt here uses the factory, not the factory, the Rugged Ridge nut plate that you just slide in there. It's pretty easy stuff. And then you can see that bolt's here, like that. This isn't necessarily in order. Just kind of put everything together, fit it, and then welded for my winch plate to put that hitch on my winch plate over there, as y'all can see. And the cat's here. Hi, kitty. This is how we did the harness, because the instructions weren't really clear, so we had creative license to do the harness. So basically it goes around there, up there, through there. You can see we zip tied it. You can see zip ties. And then we did that, I guess that's the AC tube. I didn't really look to see exactly what it was. It's a non-moving part, so we're golden because it's got some hard mount brackets. So we just tied it to that to get it up and out of the way. And it comes down and around through here, under there, and back up, and just like that. Looks good. We bolted the pan on with the new receiver hitch. It's going to look a little dorky, but whatever. It's going to be operational. Okay, so I got both plates just on there loose. You can see it's all loose. I put everything loose. I'm going to fit everything up. And then see, it looks like I could have got away with moving that back a little bit, but I wanted that pin easy to get to, because that's actually what's going to be what holds my license plate, so I can pull the license plate off when I access the winch, which has got a nice deep area for the winch, which I really like. So that's it. You can see I had a trim out for that there. Yep, it's getting there. Almost done. Guess now we just start torquing stuff up. Align it and torque it. We'll get back with you after that, see how that goes.
Spray some of that stuff on the inside too.
Yeah, I'll do that right before I put the winch on. So this is the bumper installed. The rest of it was pretty cut and dry. We did put some silicone dabs on the back side of this just because it looks, I don't know, not like it's the best in there. So the rest of it was pretty much straightforward. Bolt, lift, adjust. But again, if you're gonna install it, remember, put all the bolts in loose and then jimmy it. You can see where I had to put a little dab of paint there for the welds. And also while I was at it, I put some corrosion preventative on this gray pan on the inside because it just looks like it might hold a little bit of water in a few places. Better safe than sorry. I do live where it snows and they do salt at the airport that I work at. So that's it. Overall, it's pretty badass. I went down and it looks funny without the winch. So I got this winch and put this winch in. Not really super straightforward. Fits a little tight in there. It takes up like every bit of it. It's actually sitting on it right through here on the bracket. Yeah. And the wires, instead of going down, I had to run them up because they hit the, interfered. But wiring it up is a snap, man. It's easy. But I'm digging it with the Smitty belt, and it's a synthetic rope. Pretty excited about the whole dealio.